The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
It's a gain of a yard.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Block working out of the gun. That's complete to Darrington Evans, the running back. And he goes out right around the 39. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Check 9, check 9. Wide, get wide.
Shotgun snap to Locke. Buying time to his left. There's Evans again, complete. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 4 yards remain for 2nd down.
Let's see what you got. Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming. Alpha. You got nothing. Mike 28, I don't think you got it, son. Mike 28.
Again, it's Locke. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd and 4.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Check curls. Mike 28, pretty quiet.
A final shot before half for Locke. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
He's coming. Check in. Runner jump. Hey, switch gears. Check 99. Watch the ship. Hey.
From the gun, it's Locke. Dancing to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, we got 3 down. Check, crunch.
Throwing again. Locke eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Kill. Check. Lucky.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Let him know. Check. Blue dot quarters. I 7, let's go.
Operating from the gun. Lock. Escaping the pressure right. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Here's a handoff to Evans out of the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Let's go, D. 64, weak.
On 2nd and 12. Lock on the screen. This is Evans. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now a run with Evans. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
At the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run here with Evans. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 17 and a Cincinnati first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front, because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time he is in.
Yes.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out.
And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 40. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
Raheem Mostert, 75 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right, where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
6 at the 29-yard line.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Watch that in. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Shoot, fellas, let's go. We got 3. Mike 28. Mike 28. 3 buzz.
From the gun, Lock. Flush to his right. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Mike 28. Mike 28. Hey, number 28. Mike, let's go.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. That's complete to his running back, Evans. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bengals 14.
Waste don't travel. Waste don't travel.
Lock now on 1st down. Gets this one to Hill. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
50-yard line.
Forced out to his left. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the 1st.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Check, 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 check. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Howard on the tackle.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
25, check 25, check 25.
On the ground, it's Evans. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Lock. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
Cincinnati.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Lock. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. He'll buy some time right. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Check 26, check 26.
They'll run with Evans. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Darrington Evans, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the 4th. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Bengals 21, Dolphins 17.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession, gigantic. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
Ball carrier. Devin White.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
3rd down.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Mostert. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down.
4th down.
And it all rides on this one play, a trip to the Super Bowl in the balance here on 4th down. They'll try and run the option. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
On downs.
Block off a play action. And going deep for Hill. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyreek Hill. 34 yards, and the Bengals add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Bengals 28, Dolphins 17. Josh Lambeau is set to kick off.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it for 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down. Here's Jalen Hurts. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he gets it all the way down to the 3.
Pass complete.
It's a big play there for Miami. 52 yards. They'll run with Mostert. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Second and goal from the 1. Hurts. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
Back to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Now, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Today's final score, Bengals.
The Bengals, yes, the Bengals are going to the Super Bowl as we say thank you for watching and good night. And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.